Hi guys, a quick update on my tomato plants. As you can see, they are still in the same pots. I did not transplant them since I sowed them, and they all grew pretty well. Despite being under three different kinds of lights, they did all right. Although I did see some differences depending on the type of light they were under. The shop lights seem to work better for some reason. The full spectrum LED panels, I think they provided too much light because the seedlings did grow less, but they had thicker stems and they got this purple tinge to them, just like these peppers. They got this purplish tinge on the leaves. They start curling the leaves as well, so I think it might be too much light. Yes, there is such thing as too much light. Another one here you can see. So halfway through the growing process, I did swap the plants between the three different lights, so I would have not too much difference between the plants in the end. I have ordered another LED panel, again a 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters, this time white light. So I've got one that says grow light, is just like purplish panel. The other one is full spectrum, which is more or less yellowish light, and now I'm gonna order this white light. I will do a video comparing all these three plus the shop lights and see at the end which ones the plants respond better to. So if you want to see that, subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. And talking about light, these plants have been outside getting 2 hours of the morning sun and again 2 hours in the late afternoon. That has been going on for 4 days, so I should be able to plant them maybe tomorrow because I've got a day off. They could have been transplanted like 3 weeks ago because we've been having temperatures between 6 and 20 since the beginning of the second week of March. But my rib wasn't healed enough for me to go digging, so let's see if I can do it tomorrow. I will be preparing these beds behind me, although I don't know what I'm gonna do about the cats. There's a bunch of stray cats here and I've got a cat as well, and they do like to do the dirty business around my plants. If I put cardboard and wood chips, I'm afraid they might like it way too much. I could just let weeds grow as cover crop, like I did last season. That worked, but I had to keep cutting the weeds during the season, and I wanted to avoid that this year. But I don't know. I'll see what I'll do. Maybe I experiment a bit with wood chips just on that small bed there and see how it goes from there. Anyway, the plants. First thing I want to talk about is Theo's Mystery Yellow. Right, if you remember, this was a plant that was supposed to be a Cherokee Purple variegated, and it turned out to be a yellow tomato. But the thing was so good, and I usually don't like yellow tomatoes, but it was so good that I decided to save seeds. And here it is, and it's coming again as a variegated plant. You can see the leaves. And let's hope this produces those gorgeous yellow tomatoes and not Cherokee purples or something else. Okay, next one, Triumph of Sophia. This is quite a thick stem. This is one of the plants that were under that strong LED panel, and although it didn't grow much at start, it turned out like purplish, as you can see. I then swapped it to the other light and it grew a lot, and as you can see it stands out from the rest. So Triumph of Sophia is doing quite well. Another one that was under the same light and then switched it to the shop lights was PT Gold. Look at that plant. That is the most vigorous plant here of all of them. This is seed saved from Sun Gold and replanted for 3 years now. This is the fourth time I'm gonna plant it, so it's the third seed I save, I think. So yeah, look at that plant, it's already flowering and everything. Again, the purple tinge on the leaves, for being under the other panel. I don't know if that's good or bad, but once I swap them, they seem to do really well. Now, Malachite box, Abanides, Shake the Disease, they all grew pretty well. On this side, we've got Sun Peach is the tallest, and Spencer plant that looked really, really weak, if you remember. Well, it grew tall at least. I'm not sure if it's going to be all right or not, but at least one of them is looking healthy this time. This didn't like the sun too much. This glorious treat, look at that leaf, it's completely dry. I do have another glorious treat here, and this plant, I mean all of them to be honest, they look a bit yellowish. They're the ones with most problems so far, but when they go on the ground we'll see how it goes. And of course the dwarfs, they're doing alright apart from this Rosella purple plant. It's yellowish, but all the others look quite sturdy, just typical. That's Nano's meatball. The only small one is this Boronia, because I had to resow it. The first 4 or 5 seeds didn't work, or didn't sprout, and I finally got one. And look, it's under that stronger panel, and it's purplish as well. Quite stocky, but it will do fine. Oh, and I've got Leslie's hybrid here, doing quite well. Leslie, I hope these turned out as good for me as they did for you. That's that for the update, guys. Nothing else I want to point out. These will go on the ground tomorrow. I'll make a video about that as well. Maybe the Boronia and 1 or 2 smaller dwarfs will stay in the pots for another week or 2, because I'm afraid the cats might break them accidentally. So, but yeah, that's it guys. I'll see you soon.